Welcome back to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, all my free thinkers. Guys, I got some great news. Actually, it's a breadcrumb. This is actually mind-blowing, but I'm not surprised that a partnership like this would spring its head, but I'm kind of surprised that it would be Cardano. And I think it's great. You know, Cardano is an American company, for one. Therefore, if Trump has his way, that means essentially owning Cardano will be even more lucrative because you wouldn't have to pay any capital gains taxes on it. But anyway, back to this. Charles Hoskinson, I just saw this too. He's the founder of Cardano. He's actually talking about partnering with ICP or coming together somehow and figuring a way that they could work together. And this came about, I guess someone, because he does a lot of live streams, and I guess someone sent him a message saying, would you ever see a collaboration between Cardano and ICP? To which he said, yes, I'm going to actually show you that, and I'm going to show you what the founder and chief scientist of ICP said, Dominic Williams. I'm going to tell you what he said in response to that. I think this is pretty good. And more news, which I think is even more bullish, is Charles Hoskinson also has been speaking. I told you it's about them backroom conversations that we're not privy to. Those are the important ones. I guess he's been in contact with Brad Garlinghouse and Brad Garlinghouse's chief technology officer about somehow doing a collab with Ripple's stablecoin. So that's even more news. So you got three blockbuster cryptocurrencies that getting in now just off the back of those breadcrumbs before everybody finds out and before it actually happens and they put it out on paper and they pretty much explain how things are going to work. That's how you're going to make your money. Again, this is not financial advice, but these are safer assets. You got your ICP, you got your XRP, and you got Cardano. All of those are, at least to me, are safe assets. So you're getting them at a deal right now, especially with the market crash. This is how you continue doing research and seeing what's on sale, guys. So that's why I'm continuing to make these type of videos, and I call them breadcrumb videos, so that I can show you what's going on so that you can connect those dots and ultimately get some money. Okay, guys, I want to thank all my new subscribers as well. You're welcome. You're in one of the most peaceful places on the internet when it comes to crypto. I'm not all about the drama, and my goal here is if I can help you take $100 and turn it into $1,000 or more, I feel like I've done my job, because the ultimate goal here is to get that generational wealth, guys. It's all about mindset here. Anyway, with that, guys, let's jump over here because I want to talk about the ICP one first, because I think this is a big deal. Check this out. So this is Dominic. He put this on his channel, and let me play this for you guys. Let's go back here, get this right for you guys, and here we go.
Do you foresee any collaboration with Dominic and ICP? It's potentially possible. ICP was very unhappy about being excluded. They were one of the best blockchain candidates for what Wyoming wanted to do, and they were excluded for no reason. So it would be interesting to see if perhaps on the litigation side they'd want to come in if we go down that road. But all options are on the table. But overall, there's a lot of good people in that ecosystem. Got great scientists in that ecosystem too. Do you foresee any collaboration with Dominic?
Guys, that's a big deal. And talk about Wyoming, what's going on in Wyoming. Wyoming is very crypto friendly. A lot of companies set up shop in Wyoming. And I'm about to do some digging a little bit more on that. But I guess ICP at the time wasn't even thought about as an option for what I guess Wyoming is doing over there with their crypto and how they're setting things up. So that is where Cardano is based as well, I believe. So with a player like that already based in Wyoming, I believe he would have a lot of pull when it comes to getting ICP incorporated somehow. But I think the most important thing here is what Dominic said. And this is just 6 hours ago. And this was just when Cardano's founder, Charles, posted this. This was 15 hours ago. So this is hot, guys. This is still hot. But he says, Dom says, we'll definitely reach out to Charles. Side note, we've known each other since the earliest days of crypto. Would love to do chain key integration. So, guys, that kind of news, it's those little breadcrumbs right that you just don't scroll over, or you don't ignore stuff like that or push it to the side. Guys, that's important because that says a lot about the direction of ICP, but it also shows you that Dominic still plays an important role in what's essentially his baby, his company. So he still plays an important role. Again, I don't know what went on with him being demoted down from president, but I'm pretty sure in the future it'll come out. But as you see, it doesn't stop the show. He's still talking about making this project great. Again, if he's the founder, just because he's demoted doesn't mean ICP is done for. He still loves it. He still loves his baby. Think about something that you created from scratch. Think about your own kids. You know, just because they make you mad or somebody around them makes you mad, you're not going to disown them and say, I'm just done. Some of you might, but for the most part, you're not going to do it. So I can see Dominic still trying to make ICP the juggernaut that they already are. Look at when Steve Jobs was fired. You think he fell out of love with his baby Apple? No, which is why shortly thereafter, well, not really shortly, long time after, when they called him back because the company was essentially tanking, he was able to help repair the damage that was done. So the difference between that situation and this one is that Dom is still a part of ICP. He's not fired. He's just demoted, which means he still has a say in the direction that the company goes in, which I think is great. Now, what I'm going to do, I want to show you this other deal right here, because this is the other one, guys. Cardano's Charles Hoskinson talks the stablecoin of Ripple plans. Ripple's Garlinghouse advised to wait until March. So they're talking about getting together sometime in March, and I'm going to show you the meat of this. Okay. All right, here we go. Charles Hoskinson, founder of Cardano, recently shared details on the possibility of implementing Ripple stablecoin and his discussion with key figures in the crypto space. And those key figures, again, was Brad Garlinghouse and his chief technology officer. Those are two that talked, David Schwartz. They said, strong possibility we can negotiate. Ripple told us to wait till March as they just finished their what is that called, the New York Department of Financial Services. They just finished that, because you remember they were just approved recently, but they just finished that, and we'll see if there's a roadmap and how they'll get it done, he said in the AMA. So and here's another point, because I want to actually bring this up too. Charles has some great takes on the market crash right now, but also it says here, in terms of market performance, he said that he acknowledged the current market downturn, saying that Cardano has seen a 19% drop over the past 24 hours and 23% for the week. But despite all of that, Cardano is still outperforming some major cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin, Solana, and BNB, which saw even greater declines. Now, he said, the one thing I wanted to highlight on this before I go is, he said that a lot of what's going on now is a market correction. And I definitely agree with that, because you got the, when you think about what everybody was anticipating, and I said this in my last video, that Trump hasn't done a lot of the things that people, for crypto, that people was expecting right off. They was expecting him to come in hot and just make all of these grand crypto decisions, like no capital gains tax on U.S. Crypto, fixing the whole tax, just how we do crypto taxes. None of that happened. But just the anticipation of it happening made a lot of the market overbought. So a lot of the prices was going through the roof just with that alone. And just when he got elected president, you saw everything is moving through the going to the moon. But since none of that happened, now we have a correction and things are coming back down. So what could move that? With each crypto token, something different can move that narrative. But overall market, it would take Donald Trump to, for one, get this tariff stuff off the table. But the other thing is start making good on those promises that he made toward the crypto community. If he starts making good on those, you'll start seeing crypto go parabolic like we really want it to. So last thing I want to talk about, guys, is where we are right now with pricing on those three crypto. And I'll jump over here one more time for that, guys. Here we go. Last thing I wanted to talk about. So right now, Cardano is steady moving up. Just last video was like 69 cents, but now we got it at 76 cents. It's still on sale. We're going to look at XRP. This is another one. So with XRP, we're looking at, it can't be that high that quick. All right, there we go. 255. So you got XRP at 255 and ICP. And ICP, let me make sure I get this right, is at 717. It's up a little bit. So looking at those prices on those guys, I think they are still at a deal, especially with this news. Again, this is just chatter right now, but they've just dropped a breadcrumb that they're talking. And for that, guys, you can do with it what you must, but if you have dry powder, these are ones I would be looking at. So you guys let me know, what do you think? Do you think that the Cardano and ICP partnership working together somehow would just really push ICP over the top, especially now that they are already partnering with HBAR? And what do you think about Cardano utilizing the Ripple stablecoin? Do you think XRP will benefit from that collaboration? I happen to think so. So to the next one, guys, smash that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm out.